Hi, this video is about the 12 great riches of life. I just read some useful content and I thought I'll just make a short video of to it to all of you so that it's very useful for you all of us in our lives. It is about the 12 great riches of life. So the first rich that's been classified is the first a positive mental attitude. Once when you have this positive mental attitude, that's the biggest rich, because you can acquire easily all the other riches if you have a very positive mental attitude for all the every aspect of your life. And the second rich is your sound physical health. So as far as you are your health conscious, the product of mind which thinks in terms of health and not in terms of illness, plus temperation and moderation in eating and in the balancing of right physical activities, with all this, especially with the in a combination of the positive mental attitude, is one of the other great riches of life. And the third rich that's classified is about the harmony in human relationship. Now, especially when we mention as harmony, it is two different types of harmonies. One is the harmony within our own self, and the harmonial relationship that we have it with other people around us. So unless and otherwise we have a beautiful relationship with our own self, we will not be it will be very difficult for us to maintain a harmonial relationship with people outside, people around us. So how do we have this harmonial relationship with our own self? Once when we master the fear of whatever it is that is disturbing us, and once when we maintain a positive mental attitude, and most importantly we must adopt ourselves for a major purpose of life, okay, behind which one can build an enduring faith in achievement. So if you don't have that major purpose in life, you will be again rewinding the same wheel. So that's the harmonial relationship with our own self. And once when all this is said, when once when we have this harmonial relationship with oneself, with our own self, then it will be easy for us to achieve the harmonial relationship with people around us. Okay. And the fourth form of rich is freedom from fear. That's very very difficult, but once when we fear, it is a pure clear indication that we don't believe in the creator. See, the creator or the almighty or the supernatural power that is running this universe has given the entire control to our own self to create the to create everything that we want, or to rule of what we want in life. He has given that mind power to us, and so it is with the belief in him that we proceed our own things. That is the biggest rich. And once when we tell, or when once when you hear many people telling that we are fearful with negative thoughts, that they will something will happen in the futures, futuristic or financial things are disturbing me, futuristic life is disturbing me, I'm worried about the partner that I'm going to get married. Now all this shows that there is no belief on the creator. That's a great insult that we give it to the creator. Okay, so that's the big so freedom from fear is the fourth richest riches of life. And the fifth is the hope for future achievement. Yes, hope keeps the soul of a man alert and is active in his behalf, and it's the clear line of communication by which for faith connects one with the infinite intelligence. Okay, so hope is the right royal person and the divine decorator of the all the other riches of life. And the sixth rich is the capacity for faith. Okay, faith is the means of communication between the conscious mind of a man. So we talk about conscious mind, we talk about subconscious mind, activating that mind manifestations and all that. But what is that you think that your subconscious mind is going to get connected to that supreme power, or you're able to achieve things? It is the only thing, it is called as faith. So the capacity for the faith. And of course, in a scale of 1 to 10, your level of faith, or your capacity for faith, shows your level of success too, or shows your level of riches too. So this is the sixth richness of life. And the seventh richness is willingness to share one's blessings. Yes, so the greatest among you is who becomes the servant of all. So help others if you are able to do it, and if you are able to have that one quality, you are able to share your success formula with people, you are able to share the secrets with people, helping everybody grow. That is the true path to enduring happiness. For happiness comes mainly from sharing one's own self and one's own blessings. So that is the willingness to share is one great seventh richness in life. And the labor of love. So there can be no richer man than he who has found a labor of love and is busily engaged in performing it. Especially, love is the highest form of expression of human desires. And once when a man is able to express that love, that is a big richness of life. Okay, so that a labor of love is it's an eighth richness of life. And the ninth is an open mind of all subjects. Yes, even if you are half empty, half filled, that will not work for any subject. If you still keep reminding your mind as a child, and you're still open enough to learn, and the moment you feel the glass is empty and you're open, all richness comes to you. Especially for more learned people, this applies every day. So a closed mind atrophies and cuts off the line of communication between an individual and the infinite intelligence. So as innocent you are, as open you are to the almighty, to the universe, the infinite intelligence is always open to you. Okay, so that's an open mind for all subjects is another important richness. And the 10th richness of life is self discipline. Without this, you cannot master anything. A person who is able to master this can master his fate, and he is the captain of his soul. He is the captain of his life. So the highest form of discipline consists in the expression of humility of the heart, where one has attained the great richness or has been blessed with a widespread recognition of the services that is rendered. So self discipline is one biggest form of richness. And the capacity to understand people. Yes, you know when we tell this, it is not about only when they open their mouth. It also when they, with their body language, with their mindset. If you're able, you have the capacity to understand people, that is really really a big richness. You must be able to understand the emotion of their love, the desire for the materialistic life, the desire for self preservation, the desire for freedom of body and mind, the desire for recognition. Yes, every human being, they will be wanting for recognition in life, and you're able to understand that inside another people. You are able to understand that they are wanting for that recognition and self expression, the desire for perpetuation of life after death. So these are all some forms of the capacity to understand people, the emotion of any, everybody's anger, the emotion of fear, all this. Okay, and the 12th form of richness is economic security. This is the extreme. Okay, so a person who is able to achieve all the 11 will automatically land up in the 12th one, because that's a pure natural way that, but that is the biggest. It is the last, but it is not in least in importance. That is the most powerful. It is a tangible portion. All the other riches that we mentioned is intangible. You cannot see it, but then the tangible outcome that you get because of mastering of all the 11 riches, the only thing is the economic security, which is the money. Economic security is not attained by the possession of money alone. It is actually attained by this by the service one renders for the useful service, which may be converted. So it is equal to the knowledge you have. So it is about money, or it is about the knowledge which you can convert it into money. Okay, so that is the last and the utmost form of richness. So these are the 12 riches which really is useful for every one of you. So let me summarize. It is the positive mental attitude, the sound physical health, the harmonious relationship with oneself and with the others, the freedom from fear, and the hope for future achievement. Hope is one important thing. The capacity for faith is another thing. Willingness to share one's blessings and one's success in life is another big rich. And the labor of love, expression of love. Many people, they say they love everyone, but they never ever express unless they are in the deathbed. So that is the poorest quality in the world. So you are able to express love. That's a big form of richness. The open mindedness for all the subjects, like a child, you're open minded enough to learn. Self discipline is the 10th form, the capacity to understand people, and the final richness is the economic security, which is the tangible output called money. So, hope all of you are always blessed with all the 12 riches in life. Stay inspired. Thank you very much.